is that? What is that? That's gonna be Max! Run! Oh!
What's your initial reaction to that celebratory dance? If it's a negative one, you're definitely not alone. We've all seen this same performance countless times, so often in fact that it's lost any real shock value, especially given the massive amounts he's usually winning. From just these few clips we've shown, Roshtien has won over $80 million. In only 5 wins, he's accumulated a net worth higher than that of Wiz Khalifa, Migos, Future, Post Malone, 50 Cent, and many others. These 5 clips are just a few of his wins that exceeded the $10 million mark, and he has countless others that hit mere single-digit millions. We say mere as if single-digit millions were a modest amount, but to this guy, it might just be. Let's get straight to the point and address the elephant in the room. Roshtien. You might be wondering why we're covering him again, especially since he was a focal point in one of our last videos. But if you recall his slot win at the beginning of the video, in it, Roshtien alongside Stake made a small yet notable slip-up. And there's someone out there who didn't miss a beat in catching it. Who could that be?
You know, let's just say someone's need for attention made them make a very big mistake. And let's just say them coming and following me to No Limit City is probably the biggest mistake they could have made.
The voice you just heard belongs to one of the most prominent and popular streamers, Trainwreck TV, known for so much more than just gambling content.
Have you ever done a sober stream, brother?
Trainwreck TV's streaming career stretches back to the early days, where he frequently collaborated with top names in the Twitch community. While Roshtien might be regarded as one of the most famous slot streamers, a similar reputation applies to Trainwreck TV, who was one of Stake's biggest streamers from 2020 until Twitch banned gambling streams on Stake in October 2022. Trainwreck TV's streams consistently attracted tens of thousands of live viewers, playing a pivotal role in propelling Stake to meteoric success. Alongside his loyal community, Trainwreck TV also created some of the most iconic memes in the gambling scene, many of which remain popular today. Although these two streamers share the same genre and might seem like they would get along well, the reality is quite different. Tension exists, primarily fueled by Trainwreck's strong disapproval of how Roshtien portrays gambling, a sentiment we wholeheartedly share as well.
I'm telling you right now, there will be a change. There will be a change one way or another. I'm done. Like, I'm done legitimizing fraud streamers. I'm done legitimizing and allowing streamers to advertise as if they're on real fucking balance when I know damn well they're not. And Eddie knows damn well that they're not. Do you understand me? These things are coming to an end. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. It's a spit in my face. It's a disrespect to what I've built. Talking about Roche? Yes, I am. Disgusting. Fraud. Parasite. View botter. Fill balance. Do you understand? It's disgusting. The least you can do in your title, make clear what your fucking deal is. Infinite balance, capped withdrawal. Not even 1% of all your combined wins can be withdrawn. Disgusting.
Both Trainwreck and Roshtien have been going head-to-head for months, even clashing in public debates on Aiden Ross's streams.
Hey, lie, bro, you gotta chill the fuck out.
If you listen, if you spend $8 million on the bonus hunt and you come on stream and say you have $2 million on the bonus hunt, you understand that the bonus hunt will always look like it's winning, correct? Would you not say that's the full
Whatever.
gamble?
Anything, you're not making sense, man. You're not making any sense what you're saying right now.
Let's say you spend $8 million to get all the bonuses for a bonus hunt, correct?
Okay.
You come live on stream and say, guys, I spent $2 million getting all these bonuses. You and I both know that if it took $8 million to get those bonuses.
Are you talking about simple math there? That you're talking, okay, plus 8 minus.
What you say the truth is versus what the truth actually is. That's what I'm referring to.
Okay. Well, your truth, your reality doesn't apply to mine. I don't know. You're probably making things out. You're trying to make it look bad.
You a question.
You've never done a bonus hunt in your entire life.
Roshtien isn't entirely off the mark. He does seem to inhabit a different reality, one that's veered far into the realm of fantasy. His world feels so distant from ours that even the slot games he plays seem out of this world. And we mean that literally, as you're about to see. Despite widespread criticism from fans and the broader community, Roshtien seemed unfazed, stacking multi-million-dollar wins one after another. Even though he claims to lose millions too, he still remains deep in profit, often more than he may realize. In fact, as of a few months ago, he was up a staggering $110 million.
I'm not even joking, yo. Rosh is up $110 million. They're saying they track this shit.
Brother, when he does his $5 tips, I don't know if you tell, when he has $20 million days, he does $5 tips. He can't even do it on his main account because that money's not even his.
Wait, he gives out $5?
Yes. Think about it. Imagine having like a $40 million day, and when you do a $5 giveaway, you can't even tip it from your 40 mil because it's not yours. It has to be on another account. Like, at this point, if you're going to ask him for any money, you must just DM Eddie directly.
The latest addition to Roshtien's collection of multi-million-dollar wins is a max win we showed you at the beginning of the video. It happened on a slot called Brute Force, where Rosh got a staggering $24 million max win. Or so he thought. Unfortunately for Roshtien, he overlooked a minor detail that lies behind the creators of Brute Force. This slot game is developed by No Limit City, one of the industry's most successful and popular providers. No Limit City's slots are typically high risk, high reward, with many offering max wins that exceed 10,000 times the initial bet. Apart from some of the coolest artwork on their slots, No Limit City offers a unique feature where all the replays of all the big and lucky wins from every No Limit slot across all casinos are tracked and stored in a big database. This allows players at any casino, whether crypto or traditional online, to access a section called Overall Top Wins on each No Limit slot. All players can filter these wins by highest multipliers or largest amounts won, whether for a particular slot or across all No Limit slots. This is a really cool feature as it connects players globally, no matter what they're playing. Keep this in mind as it's quite important. Coincidentally, or perhaps by sheer fate, just 30 minutes before Roshtien's max win, another player hit a max win on a different No Limit slot. That player was, interestingly enough, Trainwrecks TV, and it happened at the very same casino, Stake. A staggering $20 million win with an even more unbelievable 200,000x multiplier. When compared to Roshtyen's max win and multiplier, it raises the question, what sets these two wins apart? And why might Train's win seem more authentic than Roshtyen's? Both wins are well into the millions, yet Train's has a higher and rarer multiplier. Now, if you recall the global No Limit overall top win section, which tracks the biggest wins across all casinos, can you guess which one of the two max wins hasn't even been registered there, despite being the larger in value?
That right there?
Yep.
Go to all games as soon as it loads. All games, and go to win. Oh, is that not weird? There's my win. There's my second win. Oh my gosh. How weird is that? Where's the 24 mil? Where's the 24 mil on Brute Force?
What, you got 24 mil on Brute Force?
He did. 30 minutes after I hit San Quentin 20 mil.
So where is it?
It's not there. It's not recorded. None of his wins are recorded on the overall global seed.
As Train pointed out, Roshtyen's $24 million win wasn't recorded at all, even a full 2 days after it happened. Meanwhile, Train's win was logged immediately, not just for its jaw-dropping 200,000x multiplier, but also for its impressive $20 million size. A $24 million win should have been recorded immediately as well, if it were real, of course. To support this even further, XQC wins were also recorded on this global leaderboard.
But yeah, I checked. Yours is on there. Mine's on there.
Oh, mine's on there too, yeah?
Yeah, yours is on there. I checked. So yours is on there. Mine's on there. Everyone's is on there, except for certain individuals that still deny they're on fake balance.
The suspicion started racking up against Roshtien as many people from the community rushed onto X to post their findings, where indeed Roshtyen's max win wasn't registered even 2 days after he got it. Eventually, after his own viewers pressed Rosh on his stream, he addressed this issue in his own way. And the explanation, well, we'll let you be the judge.
Hey, just curious, why doesn't
why doesn't your No Limit City win show up in all the time leaderboard, but other streamers' wins do? I don't know. Maybe it's high, very high. Maybe I think it could be the biggest win on No Limit ever. And you know, sometimes they have to approve that. It's not the first time.
So, do you seem convinced? That explanation is very weak in all reality. Not only does it not add up because Train's win was instantly registered, and compared to Rosh's win, Train's win was even more worthy of this manual check by No Limit, since it had a way bigger multiplier of 200,000x compared to Rosh's 40,000x, and the amount of 20 million USD isn't that far off from 24 million that Rosh won. Strange, isn't it? Then there's the whole rhetoric behind that explanation. In Roshtien's own words, a slot provider has to manually check the win to acknowledge it and make it public, even though Stake is the casino that Rosh is playing on. This tweet explains it best. After viewing this ourselves, we went to Roshtien's Kick channel and located the exact VOD where he hit his max win. While reviewing it, we found something unusual. First, after a rather questionable celebratory dance, Roshtien attempted to replay the bonus round that awarded him the $24 million. However, when he navigated to the typical section, where all replays are stored on every No Limit slot, the replay was nowhere to be found, which strongly suggests that this win hadn't yet been registered in their replay database. After fumbling around for a bit, seemingly unsure of what to do, he eventually managed to replay the bonus. Now pay close attention to his balance counter in the bottom right corner of the screen, as he exits the replay and re-enters it. Did you notice that? His balance drops from 25,314,490 down to 1,314,490, a decrease of exactly 24 million. Strange, right? Even a few minutes later, his balance remains at 1,314,490 in Ethereum currency. As you can see here, and well, it kind of seems like his win never even happened. When you piece everything together, something feels off, and his choice not to address this issue for the remaining 6 hours of his stream only deepens the mystery around what happened to his balance and why the replay wasn't being registered. However, what he did choose to respond to is a specific question from one of his fans, though his answer, let's just say, wasn't exactly convincing.
Why are the streamers so toxic? When you hit big, I get to keep my 20, he doesn't. It's a fine, man. We know the truth. We know the truth.
Have you noticed how Roshtien tends to choose this exact type of response whenever someone questions the integrity of the money he gambles with? Rather than providing any real proof, he often waters down his answers, leaning on a vague "trust me bro" approach instead of showing any type of evidence. In fact, he gave a nearly identical answer when a viewer asked if his balance was real, a response we actually highlighted in our previous video featuring Roshtien.
Your wallets are fake though? Alright, that's fine. What if you believe that? Doesn't change anything. It's not, you know. Over the years, I've had people saying a lot of things about me, which is not true. At the end of the day, you come here and watch anyway, so.
As we mentioned earlier in the video, Roshtien experiences massive swings throughout his streams, yet somehow he consistently ends up in profit more often than he seems to realize. Just minutes after hitting his max win, he remarked that he wouldn't be playing the brute force slot anymore, mentioning that he finished his last stream down by $10 million. But now he's technically up by 14 million. What's truly mind-blowing is that these multi-million-dollar swings happen within just a few days. This brings us to the important point, one that Roshtien himself seems to overlook. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to his.
I started with 50 cents bets. And when I started to earn more money, I went up with the bets. So I started to do 5 as well after a while, and then, you know, when I was going 5, people in chat, like today, say go higher. So I went, you know, 7, and then 750, then 10, and then when you do 10, people want to see, you know, 15 and 20. And I remember when we're doing 20 euro bets, people were like, oh, this is so fake, this is so not real. He's doing 20 euro bets. This is absolutely unreal. And then people still want to see it, and then, you know, it keeps going like that. So it's never enough.
The clip you just watched is from 2021. And in the 3 years since, Roshtien's and Stake's perception of reality seems to have shifted drastically. What Roshtien said in the clip actually makes sense. First, viewers ask for higher bets, and then once he raises the stakes, they question it and call it fake. But with the current state of gambling, things have become completely detached from reality. And that doesn't just include Roshtien alone. These days, million-dollar slot wins are nothing special. Just look at Roshtien's most watched clips over the past month. Every single one features a win of over $1 million. What Stake and Roshtien don't seem to realize is that for the average gambler, $1 million win is as mind-bending as a $24 million max win. Why? Because most people simply can't wrap their heads around sums beyond $1 million. These figures are completely detached from everyday reality, yet this new gambling trend demands wins not just in the millions, but often in the tens of millions, which is frankly absurd. Even as this high-stakes media continues, there's no real effort to make the process transparent. These are just numbers on a screen with zero proof or transparency from either the casino or the streamer. We also want to take this moment to challenge Trainwrecks TV to lead by example and bring real transparency when it comes to his recent $20 million win. To Train's credit, he's known for giving away large sums directly withdrawn from Stake's wallets, which speaks to his authenticity, something Roshtien unfortunately lacks.